For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
That will do.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Can you wait for me a minute? I want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Thank you.
all set?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with. Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you. Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Так, раз, вроде все должно работать. Так, раз, вроде все должно работать. Да, я походу лишнюю кнопочку нажал. Часть проговорил, часть не проговорил. Блин, ну время позднее, начинаешь уже подтупливать, видать. Так, в левом углу экрана. Так, о чем может быть подробнее? Условия победы, понятно. Эти. Карта. Ладно, это фигня. Так, начать бой. Быстрая атака, что-то вариант есть. Запланирована атака. Ага. Ну, допустим. Долго думаю, хлебальник. Я, видимо, случайно включил, выключил, походу, хрен его знает, короче. Так, ну давай, быстро мы его добьем по-хорошему, ж нет? А, не, еще не добиваем, не стоит скоропалик. Ух ты, елки. Очередь действий. Угу. Маш удар, выверенный порез. Но пока с очередностью разобраться немножко, конечно. Ух ты, неплохо. Теперь можно сразу, так понимаю, долупить. И у хлеборезку.
They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Угу. Здесь никаких активностей больше пока нету, да, все так, идем. Блин, как же с микрофоном так простоволосился, блин. О, пёсель, можно пёселя погладить. Так, ну пойдем. Ну, что-то тоже можно прочесть. Вести из Еревани. Вот. По сообщениям наших корреспондентов, назначенный военный губернатор Ереванской губернии, принц Луи Наполеон Жозеф Жером Бонапарт, только что прибыл в Еревань. После торжественной встречи, на которой присутствовали самые высокопоставленные лица города, состоялся званый обед с влиятельными семьями Еревани. Ожидается, что в ближайшие дни господин военный губернатор выступит с обращением к жителям. Понятно, просто новости. Слушай, ну хорошо, не натыкано дофига прям кругом этих табличек, там, точнее, записей и прочего. То есть какой-то баланс. Мне пока что все в игре нравится. И графин, в принципе, приятный пойдет. О, Распутин, серьезно? Ни хрена себе, они его приплели. Блин, крутяк. Это прям интересно. Да, личность мифическая.
And you expected this thinking simpleton. an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims she can speak to God herself.
Нормально, он насыпал сразу.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in pizza. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Зачем он бесенько его выследил? Вот. Ответим на вопрос.
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
Хороший вопрос.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Так. Ну, прими вызов.
Me to do, sir.
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Так. Делать заключение.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Да, давай, спасибо. Спасибо за рейдик. Вот. Давай там приятных снов. Отдыхай. Я пока еще позаседаю, видимо. Так. Угу. Что-то игра прям затягивает.
Let's take a look. Something is off.
Ну, типа карта.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Интересно. Тут да что-то. необычно сделано, конечно. Так получается, мы типа все распознали, нам можно идти к нему.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day.
Интересно.
If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Так. Здесь не будем гайденить, пробуем так.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Ну-ка.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
Так.
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
Что-то, что товарищ, интересно.
Possibly not see.
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
You lose, idiot.
Спасибо за Эрики.
You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, father. Clearly.
Прикольно.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Rasputin.
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact.
Рад видеть. Прикольно нарисовали, конечно.
So that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Так. Да что надо выходить по любасу? Так. Так, что у нас здесь-то кнопок? А, ну это вот. Угу. Это у нас карта. Это инвентарь. Это у нас вот описание хотя бы, что это такое было. Так. С метками понятно. Ладно, с этим, в принципе, ясно. Так. Ну вот. Это понятно, просто вот история. Так, а вверх вот очки развития. Ну, вот это что это? А, типа навыки. Ну, это сам упырь. Это прикольно сделано. Так, ну что ж, получается, мне надо это маленько качнуться. Эти очки, а все, вот не точку, да. Теперь получается. Вот так сделаем. Так, класс, пока все ясно.
I felt something. Where is it?
А ну-ка.
Gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Теперь что дальше ведет, да? Угу. Так, сейчас, секундочку, надо это найти. Тут что-то это хочется уже. Так, ну нажмем, можно пока нажать.
Excuse me. We need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. like anyone else. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Так.
I'll be right back.
Угу. Понятно. Так, опять же, если он сюда тащит еще. Или куда-то сюда. Так. До конца понял с этими записями, конечно. Еще такое ощущение, что здесь где-то опускают, здесь почему-то расходятся. Так. Как сделать заключение? А ну-ка.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I need to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Нормально. Здесь, так понимаю, особо осматривать-то и нечего. Здесь так локация сделана, видимо. Больше всего сюжетно ориентированная.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins fade breaks now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Так.
What was in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
О, Ленко. Отлично, спасибо всем.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise folk will know the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Так. А ну-ка, что-то у него новая запись. Ускорившее имение. Поехали.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Угу.
A horrible death.
Так, тут что-то еще чую.
True fear.
А ну-ка.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
Несколько пушишек.
I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should take them back to her.
Ты там развлекайся. Так, понятно.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
То есть смотри, там же можно разных совершенно существ разводить, это определенное количество так всего. Других не будешь?
У меня есть нюхли. Птички. И...
Ну там есть эти, которые невидимые, летающие, эти страшные такие, помнишь, которые кареты водили?
Я потом дойду до них.
Ладно, не отвлекаю, разводи пушишек. Так, что, ответим с гордыней, а что нет?
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
У вас сейчас нормальный махач будет. Так, а ну-ка убрать улучшение, что-то еще. А мне так все улучшено, по-моему, да? Ну, давайте начнем бой туда. Так. Допустим. Ну, допустим. Сильную атаку. Ага. А что X значит? А. Так, идем дальше. Ну что, попробуем то же самое провернуть. Естественно, что-то накладываются, какие-то такие эффекты, что я не смогу на третьего это использовать, или могу всех херашить просто. Ну, пока пробуем то проверенным методом, а там посмотрим. Раскидал.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Так, я что там могу качнуть, получается, еще теперь, да? Так, ну пойдем. Так, понятно, хочу поговорить, что ли. Дамой.
Am I sensing? So that's how you want to play.
Так, ну, пойдем.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just want to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Че, опять махач? С ножом так-то опаснее будет. Я пока хлебальник отхватил сразу. Зато этого сейчас будем гасить быстро. Тесаком его нахер. Прямая сложность, наверное, можно повысить.
could say that, sure.
Что у нас тут еще?
Now I know that woman. Vesna and her husband both had traces of themselves at the Vasilis burned out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. I think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her. You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Так, ну-ка поговорить.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Так.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is...
Так, мне надо ехать, получается, дальше теперь, да? Так, а ну-ка, я понимаю, можно оно... Сложность-то и поменять. И продолжить.
Again.
This time it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
It's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Так, ну-ка.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Saliter here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Saliter is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Luca. Vesna's flaw is mine, and yours.
Так. Чем могу что-то улучшить? Чем могу улучшить? Ага, тут цена 2. Ладно, так пока поделимся. Жизнь концентрации проканает же. Там приличная концентрация еще, да? Потом этот товарищ будет атаковать, да? Ну, попробуем еще. Фига себе, ну что, убить так получается. Да, этого можно будет быстро загасить. Ну и само собой гасим, естественно. Так можно отъехать на самом-то деле.
Crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Так.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. Because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you... Why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Нифига себе, события развиваются. Так. Утерлось это все. Вмешиваться во все это. Да, ну не буду влезать вообще.
There's nothing you can do here now. There was a crime. There must be a punishment.
Ну, нормально, кастрюлю спалит сейчас. А ну-ка.
Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. Things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Понятно, странный пассажир.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
Печально.
Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac,
Спасибо за Эрик.
troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
Можно рассказать, я думаю.
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After the treatment, I was I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it.
Так, о чем он?
This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Вот и поезд. Короче, только начало получается, так, пролог. Блин, ну интересно, я пока прям еще кайфую. Прологи такие. За рейд спасибо большое. Присоединяйтесь. Тоже масон какой-то.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
Ну давай поделимся мнением.
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep.
Прочтем.
Cheap labor influx causes housing shortage. Strikes, Jews, poverty, violence, the Polish Socialist Party stealing military equipment. I wonder if there are any political cartoons.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warsaw.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Понятно, настроения вот такие антироссийские, походу. Так. Так. Че, ничего больше интересного, казалось, что проскочило еще там. Ладно, может, показалось. Так, сейчас, ребятки, минутку. Дайте мне. Пойду и продолжаем. Так, ну что ж, мы продолжаем. Здесь особо, так понимаю, как обычно, смотреть не на что. Так, ежедневный курьер. Последние известия. Начальник полиции города Варшавы доводит до сведения общественности следующую информацию. В связи с визитом Варшавы императорской семьи количество уличных патрулей будет удвоено. Особое внимание сотрудники полиции будут уделять группам нарушителей, которые чаще собираются близ главных улиц города с целью протеста против Thaumaturge, выдвигая его величество требования официально запретить шарлатанскую практику, ставящую под угрозу всеобщее благополучие. Вчера близ улицы Руманской полиции было арестовано 15 человек, нарушавших общественный порядок, с громкими протестами призывая казнить любого увлеченного в Thaumaturge. Будучи в нетрезвом состоянии, протестующие развязали драку с прибывшей на место отрядом стражей порядка. Понятно. Я чувствую, будет нам тут весело. Антитауматургические арестовки. Сосед, зная врага в лицо. Действуя с тени, тауматурги замышляют развал государственной экономики, захват власти над обществом. А с чем наши идеи, это мерзости, тянущие свои поганые руки к самым непорочным умам и сердцам. Сорян. Истребим гнусных паразитов. Последние научные открытия доказывают, что мозг тауматурга поражен противоестественным мышлением, а по всему недопустимо ставить его в один ряд с нормальными людьми. Возьмемся же за дело, пока не поздно. Угу. Так, пробьем, прощелкаем, что еще есть. Меню. Борщ или бульон, суп из фруктов, рагу из раков, холодец из гусятины, молодая индейка, листья римского салата, жареные рыжики, огуречный салат, компот, крем шоколадной груши, а-ля оттера, стаканчик крем-клодов, черный кофе мокко, его живец, английский портер, пропорциями и закуски. Блин, шхавать захотелось. Так, а тут трагедия на Маршалковской улице. Обрушение дома унесло жизнь нескольких человек, среди которых известный варшавский предприниматель Станислав Шульский. Никто не знает, что привело к катастрофе, пока выдвигаются такие версии, как из земной конструкции спланированный теракт. Мы можем с уверенностью сказать лишь одну трагедию. Невозможно было предвидеть. Шок и трепет. Доходно в доме проживало 4 семьи. 3 из них сегодня оплакивают своих близких. Среди жертв дети семьи Богуславских, господин Городецкий, супруга, а также Францишек Гонсковольский, владелец фабричного склада колясок льняного полотна. Полиция занимается расследованием обрушений, призывает жителей проявлять осторожность на улицах города. Ага, вот от чего умер. Так, когда этот выпуск курьера окажется в руках читателей, Варшава будет приветствовать на своих древних улицах гостей самого высокого толка. Этим полуднем наш город почтит своим присутствием его императорское величество Николай II, император и самодержец всероссийский, царь польский, великий князь финляндский в сопровождении его императорского величества Александры Федоровны. Это первый визит императорской четы в Варшаву, и весь столь долгожданном радостном событии преобразил наш город. Улицы украсили фестон цветов, всякой зелени, вдоль дорог, по которым проследует наша процессия, рекуют толпы горожан, желавших отдать почести его и ее величеству от лица Варшавы и всего государства. А вместе с этой священной присягой плывет от сердец поляков к монаршему трону тихий отклик скровенных пожеланий и стойкой надежды. Источником всех чувств стали слова его величества в высочайших манифестах, провозгласивших главные цели, на коих коих намерен добиваться, обеспечить процветание всех наших верных подданных и выявить все потребности наших верных подданных. Столь теплые слова государя нашего наполнили сердца жителей царства польского высочайшей благодатью, во имя коей в сей знаменательный день каждый поляк по началам российским встречает его величество с верой в то, что нужды их не будут забыты, и готовность к службе на благо державы и готовностью к службе на благо державы и общества. Да, девич. Так, этого дня обнародовано высочайшее повеление 28 августа генерал-губернатор города Варшавы, командующий войском Варшавского военного округа, генерал-адъютант Максимович снят с занимаемой должности с сохранением чина генерал-адъютанта. Должность займет и высший заместитель генерал-адъютант Скалом. Понятно. Я так понимаю, в принципе, все, да? А, так, я ж могу посмотреть, мне что теперь этот еще упырь появился, может, его подкачать. Уже по два идут, понятно. Стопное улучшение. Ну-ка. Не знаем, как куда применить. Ну, концентрация на один. То можно вот так сделать. Зверство. А что так сделать? Так, наверное, будет логичней. Так, ну все, получается, идем.
Why such a crowd?
A circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. when socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald. This demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Well, the time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None. Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Кланяемся.
I was born in Warsaw, but I'm lapsed. My name's Victor.
Vanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось. Иди нахуй!
Блин, я вот не знаю, что не заморочиться, никого из русскоязычного не найду, чтобы голос нормально записать.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Самообладание, поляки. We want that rebel. The loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
Ну, давай попробуем одну.
I suggested myself.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or Всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
Хороший вопрос.
Damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that we came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'm going to take a look around. Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off!
Ну-ка.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment. Arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Господи, we'll be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Понятно? Scrum. Давай.
Ну-ка, давайте еще посмотрим. Ладно, с них поговорим еще.
Still haven't squealed on me?
I'm going to take a look around. Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Да, ну-ка.
To keep from dragging ordinary people into the fight. They won't expect us to strike first. How many are coming with us?
Let's see for ourselves.
Да ладно. Че, еще махач строить? Она поганая идея была. Блин, что-то тупанул, я не хотел драку завязывать, честно говоря. Одному вломили. Неплохо, 14. Неплохо. Ничего. Так, туда пробовать как-то. Да, я тут вляпался, конечно.
Name?
Szulski. Victor.
One of those Shulskis?
Yes.
My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
Да, тогда Попадос, конечно, решила проблему.
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
Brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Can I use the phone?
Да. Это мы видели уже.
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. He's one of them that went after the Ruskies with his bare fists.
For being innocent.
Same as all of us. Are you from somebody?
My name's Victor Szulski, and I work on my own behalf.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a Thaumaturge.
Now them I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
Well, no. I was just...
Schmuck. But you don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
You should not judge a book by its cover.
A tough guy, like a real Warsaw lad.
I was born here. Now I've come home.
Welcome to Warsaw.
Да, спасибо.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
Да, лоханулся с дракой.
Theoretically, we achieved our goal.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
You'd better tell me if you managed to get rid of your ammunition.
If I hadn't, I'd already be locked up at the Citadel. I admit your behavior did successfully distract the Ruskies.
You're welcome.
All right then. What's such a gorgeous hairy mug doing in a crummy place like this?
We've got a little time to kill. Maybe now we can tell you more about
Ну да, немного свободного времени есть.
know your way around this setting. You've been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And sure, sometimes, if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who find poles like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's cafe.
What exactly do your friends do?
I'd be glad to tell you. Over coffee and jam donuts.
I'm afraid
Понятно.
others might have more questions and want to keep you here longer.
Then you won't just miss out on the pastries, but also an adventure worthy of a great cause.
Shulsky.
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
Угу. Ну да, все может быть.
Shulsky, this yours?
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Да я бы не спрашивал. Так, ну понятно, здесь надо по шустому валить, но пробежаться ж можно, но... Угу. Угу. Фига, даже народа. Это понятно. Силить охрану. Ничего нового, все логично. Так. Ну, походу здесь все надо довалить. Так, ну здесь, так понимаю, особо ловить нечего, нужно чесать по сюжету просто. Парить мозг. Так, бокс разыгрался, поздравляю. Приходите, участвуйте еще. Ехать на трамвае. Поехали. А ну что у нас тут за карта? Здесь пока ничего интересного, все заперто. Угу. Угу. Так, ты понял меня? Сюда, куда-то, да.
Sure, you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences. Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
Хороший вопрос.
Interested in my father's cause of death. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
I think I ought to arrest you, Thaumaturge.
I haven't done anything, officer. What's the problem?
I barely recognize you either. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Voronian?
I will not keep you. The guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
Так, ну пойдем.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but... You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late. And we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Fine, let's get this over with. So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, it was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly.
Да, отношения по ходу блюдей еще.
Closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 saluters. I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life, I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanislav and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
I haven't had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer.
Так, и почему, интересно?
My condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Konechkin. Ivan Konechkin. Goodbye.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Да, не исключено.
Great-grandmother Josefina, a Thaumaturge. Grandpa Nikodem, a Thaumaturge. I barely remember him.
Так, я, пожалуй, здесь, наверное, сохранюсь. И на сегодня, наверное, завершим. Вот. А то это для начала, мне кажется, достаточно. Да и уже подустал, честно говоря. Надо бы отдохнуть. Поэтому, ребята, подписываемся, лайки, комменты, заходим, поддерживаем. Все как всегда. Вот. Ну а на сегодня все. Скоро увидимся. Ну а пока что до связи, товарищи.